Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Friday, April 10, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Morning, Alex. Please tell me there is some dark roast left in that pot.
Good morning, David. You are in luck today because I just brewed a fresh batch.
You are an absolute lifesaver. I barely slept last night.
Rough night with the quarterly sales reports again?
You guessed it. Those spreadsheets are going to be the end of me.
You really need to streamline your data entry process?
I know, but right now, I just need caffeine to kickstart my brain.
Take your time. The morning rush has not fully started yet.
True, the office is surprisingly dead today.
Most of the team is attending that compliance training session in conference room 3.
Glad I dodged that bullet. Compliance is not exactly my favorite topic.
It is mandatory for project managers, so I have to go later.
Better you than me. I would fall asleep in 5 minutes.
It is actually quite informative if you pay attention.
I will take your word for it. I prefer being out in the field closing deals.
We all have our strengths. That is why you are in sales.
At least the coffee here is free. That is my silver lining.
Enjoy it while it lasts. They might switch to cheaper beans next quarter.
Do not even joke about that. I would lead a corporate mutiny.
I will be sure to warn human resources about your planned rebellion.
Speaking of the corporate world, did you catch the news about the FTC ruling?
Are you referring to the ban on non-compete clauses?
Exactly. They finally voted 3-2 to ban them nationwide.
That is a massive shift for employment law in this country.
Tell me about it. Apparently it affects around 30 million workers.
It makes sense. Restricting mobility stifles innovation and wage growth.
As a sales guy, I love it. It means more freedom to jump ship if a better offer comes along.
You are always looking for the next big commission check, are you not?
A guy has to pay the bills and keep his options open.
From a management perspective, it means we have to work harder to retain top talent.
Exactly. Companies will actually have to treat their employees well now.
We will probably see an increase in retention bonuses and better benefits packages.
I am fully on board with that. Show me the money.
It also means intellectual property protection will become much stricter.
I guess they will just make us sign 1 million non-disclosure agreements instead.
That is highly likely. Protecting trade secrets is going to be the new priority.
Still, getting rid of non-competes is a huge win for the average worker.
I agree. It levels the playing field significantly.
Speaking of the future of work, did you see the new Boston Dynamics video?
The one with the new fully electric Atlas humanoid? Yes, it is an incredible piece of engineering.
Incredible! It stood up from the floor by folding its legs backwards like a horror movie monster.
They replaced the old hydraulic system with electric actuators for better range of motion.
Well, they definitely succeeded. It moves in ways human joints simply cannot.
That is the point. It is designed to be more efficient than a human for industrial tasks.
It spun its head around 180 degrees. I thought I was watching a sci-fi thriller.
It is just optimizing its pathing. There is no need for it to turn its entire body.
I get the utility, but they could have made it look a little less intimidating.
Form follows function in robotics. Aesthetics are secondary to performance.
Are you not worried that thing is going to take over your project management duties?
Not at all. Managing human stakeholders requires emotional intelligence, not just physical agility.
Fair point. But it could definitely carry my presentation materials to client meetings.
I think it is meant for manufacturing and logistics, not carrying your briefcase.
A guy can dream having a robot assistant would be the ultimate flex.
You would probably just program it to fetch you coffee all day.
That is a brilliant idea. I would save so much time.
The battery life is probably better suited for heavy lifting anyway.
They said it is fully electric now, so no more leaking hydraulic fluid everywhere.
Yes, it is a huge step forward for commercial viability.
Let us just hope they do not program it to ask for a raise.
I think we are safe from robotic labor unions. for a few more years.
Speaking of things taking over the world, my social media feed is broken today.
Let me guess. It is completely flooded with Taylor Swift posts.
You nailed it. Every single post is about her new album.
The Tortured Poets Department. She dropped it as a surprise double album.
31 tracks in one day. The woman is an absolute machine.
It is fascinating from a marketing perspective. Her release strategy is flawless.
She broke the Spotify record with over 300 million streams in one single day.
That level of cultural dominance is unprecedented in the modern music industry.
I cannot even get 30 people to open my cold emails, and she gets 300 million listens.
Maybe you should start writing catchy bridges and hiding secret messages in your emails?
Do not tempt me. I might start rhyming my sales pitches.
Please do not do that. Our clients would be extremely confused.
Seriously though, the economic impact of her releases is staggering.
Absolutely. She drives engagement across multiple platforms simultaneously.
My sister stayed up until 2 in the morning just to analyze the lyrics.
The parasocial relationship she has cultivated with her fan base is incredibly strong.
Parasocial is a fancy word. I just call it being obsessed.
It translates to immense brand loyalty, which any corporation would envy.
If I had 1% of her brand loyalty, I would be retiring on a private island.
You would still need a solid product, and she consistently delivers what her audience wants.
I guess I need to step up my game and become the Taylor Swift of software sales.
That is a very ambitious goal, David.
Shoot for the stars, right?
Just make sure you hit your quarterly targets first.
Always bringing me back to reality. I appreciate that.
Someone has to keep you grounded before you float away.
Well, this coffee is finally kicking in. I feel alive again.
Good. Because we have that cross-departmental sync in 15 minutes.
Let me go grab my laptop and meanly prepare for the chaos.
Review the agenda I sent over. We need to finalize the Q3 roadmap.
Will do. I will see you in conference room 2.
See you there. Have a productive morning.
You too. Let us go crush those targets today.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.